Yep. Bro, I woke up this morning. I forgot. I forgot what day it was. I thought for some reason, man, I thought, listen, this Warcraft stuff, it's messed with me. It's messed with me. I played Warcraft with Ella for like 3 hours last night, and I woke up today and thought that it was Saturday. I was like, ah, shit, man, I gotta do some stuff. I gotta do some work. I gotta clean the house. I was like, oh, I'm taking you to the daycare. I was like, what? Oh, that's right. It's not. It's the middle of the week. Oh man. That's okay. I'm happy. I get to do cool stuff today. Stuff that I want to do for a long time. Today's gonna be a important day. So I'm ready. I'm awakened. I'm caffeinated. I hope y'all are too. Man, you don't need a sip. We're all established adults. We're above such small pleasures in life, such as sipping our drink loudly. There we go. There it is, man. No, so I played Warcraft the Ella last night. It's good. I realized that all the time I spent leveling an augmentation evoker was wasted, because basically they just made the class unplayable in Mythic Plus, which I think we should do in D&D. It got me inspired. I think we should have updated patch notes and class balancing on the fly in D&D to make everyone really stay on their toes. You know, wake up the meta a little bit, shake it up. You know, I think that we should balance monthly for D&D. That's a great monkey. That's a great monkey right there. Look at that. Look at him. My face when they rebalance my class to be unplayable. We'll give him a 9-2. We'll give him 9-2. That's a good monkey. That's a good monkey, Dario. Thanks for 100 bits, buddy. But yes, I think that we should balance and rebalance D&D classes like we do in MMOs, because it keeps things interesting. We don't want one class reigning supreme. We don't want our mages, our wizards, warlocks, sorcerers. We don't want our combatants, our fighters, barbarians, whatever else. We don't want them getting bored. So I think we rebalance like you would in an MMO. What does this look like? Every month we release patch notes. We make adjustments to every class. Damage here, health there, whatever. And what we do is we charge our players every single time we make the adjustments. All right, this is what we're going to do, wizards. Pay attention. We're going to make them download pamphlets for their classes. Okay. And when they download these pamphlets, we charge them a subscription fee. All right, we bring in a subscription fee. What do we do after the sub fee? We bring in battle passes to give players cosmetics. I think Cynthia was right. I think D&D's under monetized. You know, pretty sure they've been trying to turn D&D into a live service game since 4E. They've continued failed on the execution. What do they need to do, Ashy? What do we need to do for D&D? Because look, I think that the executives at Hasbro, the board members, they don't have big enough yachts. So how do we monetize the D&D players more? I think, would D&D players pay a sub fee? Would they? You know, would they pay an MMO style sub fee to some sort of a service that would allow them to play D&D every month? I don't know if they'd accept that, but oh shit, wait, would they actually? No, never mind. They would. I was like actually memeing, but I was like some kind of like D&D service where you could like keep all your stuff together. I was like, wait, that's literally D&D Beyond. Oh god, D&D Beyond has a premium service, doesn't it? Wait, is D&D Beyond just you buy your books, or is there a sub fee for it as well? We don't want Rangers to be as top tier as they are in Player's Handbook. Nope. Do we already do that with the different editions that come out? Yeah, we do that once a decade. Sienna, we do it once a month. All right. I did that in my DD game. I have patch notes. You have patch notes? I used to do stream patch notes. I actually think I do that still every year, I believe, Viddy. I think I have stream patch notes. Yeah, no, I absolutely do. Yeah. Hold on. Actually, I have stream patch notes every year for the anniversary stream for the updates. But I should do it with my D&D games. What's up, Zibsy? What's going on, Guapo? Isn't that basically what they do with Unearthed Arcana? They don't charge you for it, though, do they? It's a missed monetization opportunity, though, if I'm not mistaken, right? With UE. Also, isn't UE now just like more commonly accepted? I remember when UE used to be like, this kind of like arcane thing that you just sort of just kind of understood, but like described to your players as this important system that like, who knows what it actually does, but it kind of ruins your games, you know, Book of Psionic style stuff. It was every few months, and we patched stuff like flanking damage, crits, and new mechanics to balance out. Particularly the Ranger, we had and we had a Mystic. Oh, so you'd patch out things like, damn, that's actually a good point. Being able to patch out things like flanking damage and shit. I should do that for my games because I always feel locked in. I feel locked in to like, hey, we have our rules we set at the beginning of the game. You made your classes based on those rules. And now we're stuck here. Now we're stuck with flanking, giving advantage and shit like that. And I enjoy being able to manipulate my game and twist the mechanics a little bit midway through. But I feel like patch notes is probably the best way to do it. We're in something called the Infernal Accords, which governs how hell is run. I think a subscription model is just what the devil needs. You're right. Absolutely, 100%. We need a submodel. We need a submodel. We need a battle pass. We need microtransactions. I think that Cynthia was right. D&D players are under monetized by Wizards of the Coast. Because here's the problem. Here's the thing. There was one incorrect statement that Cynthia made. Cynthia is the head of Wizards, whatever, Hasbro, who cares? She said that D&D was under monetized. That's incorrect. D&D is not under monetized. D&D players pay a lot of money for dumb shit. They pay money for dice they don't need because they already have a set or 8. They pay money for art. Let's face it, you can just generate some AI shit. They pay money for bags that say bag of holding and has a little eye on it, and you know that it's actually a mimic, but people don't know. They're like, what's that cool bag with an eye on it? They pay money for mats. They pay money for tables, for fancy $10,000 wormwood tables. They pay money for dice trays. D&D players pay money for every aspect of their game. D&D as a hobby is not under monetized. D&D as a game is under monetized by Wizards, and that's what they're worried about. So how do we convert all those things into Wizards of the Coast? We just bring all the different business models in to Wizards, to WotC. We give them all the, we make it so there's an official dice jail, an official bag of holding, an official, I don't know, resin dice from Wizards of the Coast for $80 or some shit. It'd probably be a good I don't know, be a good afternoon. It'd be a whole meeting, I guess. 4E had regular rules, erratas to clean stuff up / give small tweaks, and they've dropped a ton of Unearthed Arcana options on a monthly basis. Yeah, honestly, 4E they weren't afraid to errata things, which I always thought was brave. I always thought that errating text was good. Because if you were paying attention, you could play the rules sort of as intended, and if you weren't paying attention, well, who cares? You just bought your book and you fucked off. Go have fun. I don't know, man. What's up, Croc? Good to see you, buddy. 5 months until 3 years. That's a long time, bro. That is a long time. That's, man, it's reminding me how long I've been subbed for, or been streaming for, with how long you've been subbed for. I'll take anything UA nowadays. The bottom of the barrel is now held by D&D Wiki. Is it? Really? Where does DM's Guild rank on that? Because I feel like there's like a tier list of like UE to, or UA to DM's Guild is maybe the I don't know. I don't know if DM's Guild is good now, because I remember DM's Guild used to be a kind of a pool where anyone could put what they wanted out, and you could just find the most heinous things on DM's Guild. But that was years ago. So put a pic of a D20 on it, and nerds open their wallets or Venmo / PayPal accounts. That's true. If you have a D20 on it, whether it's a logo or a brand or anything, the nerds will go crazy for it. I mean, Ella knows this from her Christmas market that she's been doing. You know, she's got a market almost every single weekend between now and Christmas, which is pretty crazy. And she has people requesting stuff. They're like, hey, do you have like D20 stuff? And she's like, I have D20s. No, but do you have like D20 stuff with like D20s on it? It's like, what do you mean, man? It's crazy. The nerds just want anything. It's like when Pokemon was like a big craze in the 90s, and you have these like, you know, stressed out parents going into Toys R Us and Walmart being like, do you have anything Pokemon? And they're like, what do you mean? We have Pokemon cards, we have Pokemon games. No, just anything Pokemon, anything with Pokemon on it, anything, a fucking diapers with a Pikachu on it, whatever. I don't care, man. Just anything with Pokemon on it. I feel like it's kind of that way with nerds and D20s. You're right about the Venus. Hottest take: Hasbro, instead of trying to kill the indie scene, goes undercover, makes a Patreon where they put all future Unearthed Arcana. What if they just embraced it and became the indie scene? What if they did some sort of change, Ashy, where if you monetize something via D&D, you have to pay a certain cut to Wizards, and we can do it through some sort of like licensing or whatever. Oh wait, shit, they tried that. This is awkward. Shit. Yeah, wait, we already tried this idea. Never mind. This didn't go well. We need a new idea, Wizards. Yeah, hold on, man. I'm good, Gabby. How you doing today? Depending on what you get from DM's Guild is a good rating system enforced by the community to now filter out the unbalanced, obviously stolen stuff from actual original content. Obviously stolen. What about the not obviously stolen? PHP. Yeah, that's good. I haven't been actually, like, does DM's Guild even, what is this place even like now? DM's Guild. Cause like honestly, I haven't been in DM's Guild in a long time. Are they still run by? No, they're like an official thing now, right? This is like an actual like proper site you can go to now with like actual market shit. Should I upload my tokens to DM's Guild? Let's see what kind of stuff. Newest to DM's Guild, you have Nim Brawl the Summerland. Oh, that's nice. Look at that, dude. You got a whole thing. You have Maidens of Lore, Volume 7. Pre-made NPCs. Is this just a book of waifus? Oh my god. Wait, this is genius. I return again with another volume in the Maidens of Lore series. This installment contains 3 new books and 3 more female characters, each with their own personalities, quirks, and motivations. The first lady is Daisy, the space clown. Jesus Christ. Okay, she's a bit of a goofball, but she means well. Next up is Mara the Amazonian. Her strength and ferocity are unmatched, and she is ready to face any challenge that comes her way. Finally, there is Claudia, the Gladed. The woman is a fighter through and through, and she will use her skills to defend those she cares about. I hope that once you add these ladies to your game, they will once again inspire creativity and excitement among your players. Is this seriously just... This guy charges $1.50? This is 50 cents per waifu. You just create... Wow. This is amazing. I'm impressed. 20 roll for encounters, Bugbear and Goblin dual origin, Underdark Denizens, The Path of Evolution, a Barbarian subclass, and the Curse of Strahd minigame. Wow. Wow, this is great, man. I'm real glad we went back to DM's Guild to see what was new. This is amazing. Wow. Who knew? Wait, hold on. Volume 7. That means this has been successful enough. This guy has had 7 volumes. Plus individual offshoots. The Mermaid of Marmalade Bay. I can't, man. This is too much. This is, wait, hold on. This guy has so many. This guy has so many entries. Oh, here we go. Here's some crypts and stuff. Okay. I wonder if this guy makes good money. Just... What about a previous? I wonder if there's any reviews for like volume 2. Let's see. Nope, no reviews. No. Well, that's okay. Oh man, I should upload stuff to DM's Guild, shouldn't I? Wait, doesn't DM's Guild steal your IP? I'm pretty sure it does. I was on a call, got so much info on how to art. I have a full A5 of notes and 17-minute call. All right, well, there you go. Taking notes for art? That's impressive. Usually art requires demo, not discussion. That's impressive. I'm glad you got something out of it. Rather than selling your art, put your art in the book. Put some deviant art level backstories on each character and sell that instead. Why don't I, man? I can go one of 3 ways as an artist right now, actually. I have 3 ways that I can go for drawing NPCs and stuff. So, 1, I can do commissions. So I can draw your character for you. Someone comes to me, they say, hey, I've got a character. I'm like, cool. It's probably a dumb idea. I'll draw it anyway. You know, it's fine. Great. I get to eat that week. Or I can create NPCs, put some shitty backstory for them, give them some garbage stats, and list them on DM's Guild. That's number 2. That's option 2. The forbidden option, however, is adoptions. Adoptions. Why is it forbidden? Because adoptions, once you start doing character adoptions, that's when the furries get you. Apparently, and I didn't know this, this was a system of art selling created by the furries. Now, it was suggested at one point in time to do character adoptions. And boy, am I glad I didn't do it. But this is a whole new path to being a successful artist. This is a thing, man. I didn't realize DM Guild was such a thing. Drive-through RPG, Storyteller's Vault, Wargame Vault. Isn't drive-through RPG like a big thing that people like? The largest RPG download store. Oh, Battletech. Ghosts of Obida. I fucking love Battletech, man. Chains of Asmodeus. Yo. So where is the best place to get cool D&D shit from now? Is because like I feel like DM's Guild is a meme, right? Is DM's Guild serious, or is like other sites like this the one where you're supposed to go to? Or is this just like full games? Drive-through RPG is a huge thing. All the others are fractions of it. Oh, I see. It integrates with Roll20, or it's in the works. I haven't kept up with it. Interesting. So you can play any of these systems on it, or like most of them, or whatever. Oh, anime game. Guys, it's by Anime Game. An epic journey will guide you beyond what you've ever imagined you could be. Destiny itself shall bow before the fires in your heart. All right, cool. Cool. This seems legit. Japan Bride of the Goat. Ugh. Player Core 1 expanded for Pathfinder. Pathfinder Infinite. Oh my god, this is so much. Dude, we could go deep on this. We got all sorts of systems going on. We got Anime Game. We got maps. Dude, this is awesome. Should I make maps and upload them to these sites? I feel like I probably should. Look at this. $6 for a map?
Fire in your heart?
What?
That's just acid reflux, baby.
Oh.
We got something for that.
Oh, I gotta get some Tums then. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, thanks for. Sorry, I thought the Destiny was calling. I didn't realize I just needed some Gaviscon. Guapo, thank you. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. So thanks for the save on that one. Appreciate 100 bits. For D&D TTRPGs, the 3 big ones are Drive-Thru, Itch, and Reddit. No, not Reddit. No. Who's posting RPGs like legitimate RPG content on Reddit? Legitimately, who the fuck is posting RPG content on Reddit that's like not, I don't know, some weird DeviantArt offshoot? Cause like I feel like you have to go to a real site like this, like a reputable storefront, to like actually, what is this, some old timey fucking baseball RPG? I wish there was more of a culture of like buying new RPGs and just trying them out. You know, like Other Worlds, $26. Wait. PDF, $29. It's like this looks cool, man. It'd be fun to like, I don't know, get some friends together, just try a different RPG out, try a new system out. Light and easy rules, story-driven characters, keeping it tight, limitless potential. They've got a trailer. Hey, Otherworlders, ready to smash, pass, melt people into grass. Well, that's enough of that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, maybe not this one, but like a different one, you know? What's up, Azura? We're not buying campaigns, Penguin. We're figuring out what's popular these days. Legendaria. It's got a witch on it. Twisted Tales expansion. Oh shit, man. So what are these hold on, what is this, what are these other drive-through things? Drive-through cards, comics, and fiction? What the fuck is drive-through cards? What the fuck is this? Are these like indie card games? What the fuck does all this mean? Newest community content? Leo Ward? What the fuck is this? What is this entire site devoted to? What drive-through fiction? Oh, this is where we find Atari. Sebastian Moran gets mauled by a tiger. All right, that's enough of that. Battletech shrapnel issue. Ooh, okay. So this is a whole, like, a consortium, this whole drive-through thing. Cobalt was right. They got this whole, like, they got this shit on lockdown, man. From DM's Guild all the way through drive-throughs. Alright, back to DM's Guild. Maybe I should try uploading something to DM's Guild. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe, yeah. Well, hold on, but I need to know if they own your IP if you do that. Because I'm pretty sure they do. I think I've heard that before, that a friend of mine years ago told me to stay away from DM's Guild because supposedly when you upload your IP to there, they own the content for whatever, blah, 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 like beyond just regular distribution. So I don't know if that's true or not. Double check the licensing on it because I'm pretty sure they have irrevocable exclusive license to work posted on their site. Okay. Well, so I could have just read Viddy's message and that would have been probably... That would have been enough, but no, okay, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, okay. All right, maybe I'll create my own storefront, Viddy. Screw drive-through RPG. I'll create my own storefront where you can buy all the greatest waifus. I should create a digital storefront like that. Oh my god, where I can create NPCs and sell them for $1.50 like that guy did. Where I just create an NPC, have a mediocre backstory written. Like, here's what I do. Here's the way I do this. So I get ChatGPT to write me NPC backstories. Okay. I get it to sample Sanderson, and no one will ever know because I won't tell them. And it'll be so many prologues and introductions to the NPC that you won't actually get through it. So you're really just buying the art, but it looks like you're getting a lot of the content with it as well, right? You know? Gundam D&D update. Good news. I'm no longer dying. I have a new Gundam. I did almost die though. What happened to the last Gundam? I didn't think you lost your fucking Gundam. Gonna ban all the software engineers in chat to create a store. Yep. We're gonna get all the software engineers. Both of you. Wait, 3 of you? 4 of you? How many are in chat today? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of you in chat. Y'all are gonna build me a storefront where I can sell waifus. It's gonna be called Waifu Mart. It's gonna be called Waifu Mart, and you can buy yourself a NPC For $1.50, you get art and you get backstory. So, is the print store not a storefront? No, a digital storefront. A digital storefront for D&D content, okay? For RPG content. I'm talking about Maidens of Lore. Where is it? Look at it. Maidens of Lore volume, but we can call it Maidens of EBA volume 1. Cat Girls right here. I'm inspired entirely for this business model by this one person. This one person has inspired me to change my entire outlook on art and RPG content, because I feel like I've been doing this wrong. Wait. This is all this guy has released. This guy's a legend. This guy's a fucking legend. Just in time. The Sharia on top. Okay, never mind. I can't do this. I can't do this. There's no way I'd be able to do this, man. I'm not a good enough artist. I'm not a good enough writer to be able to do this. Yeah, you can't too, Garthen. I didn't, but we needed to get basically a GN super reactor to cure me, and we found it hooked it to a sick Gundam. You just have like a single GN drive attached to a Gundam, just duct taped on. All right, just looking for the stat block for Milady. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. You just need a stat block. Man, I'd be so curious to see if this guy makes good money on DM's Guild. Like, what? Like, I would love to see what the sales are on something like this. You know, if you know our brother Shunbun over here is making a living off of this or not. Because I see some pretty wacky things in the RPG field. I get asked to do art for some projects here and there that are questionable. Seriously questionable. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times when you see someone post something like this over and over again, you're like, oh, must be doing well, must be successful. But there's like a percent chance that, like, you know, volumes 4 through like 6 didn't sell even a single copy, and volume 7 just came out, you know?
Can you print your maps on laminated cardboard in the future? I'm gonna need a new Northmark map because my players' Cheeto fingers and soda stains are now covering
much of Nahaj Kal. Should we laminate it? I would say once the map begins to take damage, Vidi, I would suggest just coffee staining it and pretending like the damage is intentional and weathering so that the map is more of a prop in game. I could do a laminated version, but it's going to be very expensive because I'm going to laminate it with blackwood resin, and it's going to be very heavy to ship. I'm going to get Ella to like mount the map inside of like an inch thick block of resin. So I don't know, that might be a little bit beyond the scope of what you need, but it'll definitely protect the map. Yeah, that's actually, dude, I should do that. I should get Ella to slap him. Oh my god, like an important print or something, encase it in resin, and then I can put on display with some lights in it or whatever. Not quite taped on. It's the quantity. Okay, yeah. So yeah, bolted on. Got it. What's up, Sonia? I see we're talking about Maidens. What I missed? Any left for me? Apparently, you have multiple volumes here, Sonia. If you want, you've up to 7 volumes with 3 pre-made NPCs to use in your campaign. That's like 20 something Maidens. Assuming there's only 3 in each. That could be more than 20. More between 7 and 20 something. I don't know how many are in each volume, but yeah, apparently I've been doing business wrong as an artist. I should have just gone through DM's Guild. What the fuck? Okay, I could spend all day on here just exploring different entries. But like, I don't know. I think it'd be fun, honestly, to upload stuff to like a site like this or whatever, and see if people enjoy it. You know, because it's like it's all egalitarian. I mean, you're the best ideas rise to the top. The best art, the best cover. Monster Manual expanded. Like, this kind of stuff is cool, man. You can buy a whole ass big Monster Manual. You got a little guy getting mind flayed right there. You got physical versions of the books. Oh my god. This is sick. You got a guy with a twisty mustache explaining all 3 books in a video? Shit, I could get Cobalt to do that for me. He just needs a twisty mustache and some eyeliner. There you go. This is sick, bro. You make Northmark resin coffee table. Coffee table legs. So could I make a, what's the biggest size coffee table that I could make a print of? In resin. It could be done. It could be done. It would require a lot of convincing on Ella's end. I don't know if we could get her to do it. Right? Ella, that's a lot of resin that Ella would need to pour. Alright. I'm impressed, man. I didn't know about all this shit. I'm curious as to where on Reddit you're supposed to go. Is it just Reddit, D&D Reddit, or is it like Reddit TTRPG r/TTRPG? Is this it? Or is it just RPG? Because RPG came up as well. r/RPG. I don't see any systems or mechanics or whatever. Game system suggestions. Yeah, I'm not seeing any content. I'm just seeing people talking about it. So, Unearthed Arcana. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Better final boss is a compendium of CR 30 creatures to end your campaign in style. Some of these are wild. You have been warned. Oh jeez. A tiny ooze, the loot ooze. The loot ooze. AC 14. Okay. Artificer, the Gate Forger, a unique portal using subclass that, wait, why does my house smell like burning lemons? It's got a cat that comes with it with a hearthstone? A hearth cat? Oh, but it's a halfling. You know how I feel about halflings. So, the Ursitorox monster. The Frostweaver, a seasonally apt icy sorcerer subclass. Ooh, this is cool shit. I like this. This is good shit. What's up, Mel? I have brought so much from the website in the last month. Wait, from where? DM's Guild? What are you buying off of DM's Guild? There's a fire behind you? Yes. Yeah, here's the thing, McGriddle. In Canada, we have to have a fire in our house at all times. Otherwise, the balance between fire and ice is upset, and the igloo will freeze over. So, unfortunately, I have to have the fire. It's okay. It's a controlled burn. It's just all of British Columbia that's on fire in the background there. So, what's up, Spirit? There's a TTRPG sort by top month or top by year. I don't know. This is kind of what I was looking for. Like, look at this. This is what I wanted out of this. Pokemon inspired weapons and items of the week. Great Sword of the Fiery Feathers. All right. This is exactly what we wanted when we came into custom D&D content online. I want Pokemon inspired D&D magic weapons. That's it. That's it. This Friday, I am only taking requests for Pokemon inspired weapons, okay? A fusion of Beedrill, Cacturn, and Excavalier for a Spear of Pointed Poison. Bro. This what more could you ask for here? Yeah, come on, man. Sorcerer subclass, Infused Soul. Test Tube Magi. That guy looks way too happy. Living Swords? That... I was expecting when he said living sword to be like, oh, it's a sword, but it's got a 400-year-old like spirit trapped in it that wants you to free him, and you can only be freed by slicing down the enemy boss of the campaign, and once you defeat the boss with this sword, then the spirit will be free, and you all win or whatever, right? I didn't think it'd be a literal fucking snake with the sword attached to his face. I don't know if this is better or worse, though. Cult of the Bloodlord. The Sand Shaper. Okay, this is cool. Arcane Aegis Plate. That's AI generated, 100%. Teleportation. What do we got? A sage. They've stolen my idea. Alternative full class caster class supplement. Oh no. This is what I wanted though. This is good shit. This is way better than DM's Guild. Buying a lot of things like supplements and stuff for herbalism things, Feywild stuff, more info on gods and patrons. That's pretty cool actually. All right. Profession stuff like herbalism and shit like that. That seems like good stuff to buy on, or like good content to add to your game, you know? Is there a stream this Friday? Conveniently no, actually, yes. So I'm glad you caught that. Nightmare Engine. Ooh. Glassworks Hollow. I like this. I don't care what people say. I think this is cool. This is like this to me is like the heart and soul of the D&D community. This is just people writing bullshit, putting anime, you know, waifus on top of it and calling it D&D content. Circle of the Divine, a holy druid subclass counterpart to cleric's nature domain. Oh. Well, you'd never want to have anything to do with a cleric in your D&D game. That's important. You never want anything to do with clerics. Clerics are not... Listen, we're not going to get into it as usual, but remember, we don't want to encourage players to play clerics, okay? The Iceborne Elemental Compendium. How much art do you think that we've seen today on this subreddit thing is AI generated? Like, is this painted or is this some AI shit, do you think? I wonder. Something like this I think is probably actually painted. But I wonder, man. Or is it just like ripped off from somewhere or whatever? How you doing? What are we doing? We're chilling for a little bit and then we're gonna get into map making probably today. Oh my god. The Bard Month Collection. It's the Elite Tauren Chieftain. They stole the Elite Tauren Chieftain. I'm impressed. Build your base, use incredible hydro-powered machines, drive vehicles, explore diverse biomes, and much, much more. Okay. Well... I probably should never, ever, ever post anything to do with like any of my subclasses on here, right? Because you're just gonna get destroyed. How many of the comments on these like subclasses are just people like complaining about balance or whatever? Spells, low spells. Oh shit, people are actually supportive? Oh damn, dude. I thought people on Reddit not being mad? Holy shit, bro. Clerics are always like, you shouldn't kill the orphans, or beating up the homeless does not count as helping the kingdom. Look, clerics have their own problems, all right? Imagine there is not a strong anti-AI filter. Probably, yeah. It's probably a lot of AI on here, right? You should go check out the Void Walker on DM's Guild. It's my friend's content they made by themselves. The Void Walker on DM's Guild. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. The Socialite. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Whoa. This is peak Unearthed Arcana right here. This is peak Unearthed Arcana. Okay? A homebrew class that is just white girls getting Starbucks in D&D. What are their abilities here? Insightful teachings, fame and fortune, sway, fighting style, socialite archetype. What are the archetypes? What are the archetypes? What are the archetypes? Where are they? Where are they? All right. At third level, you have chosen. At third level, you have chosen what you want to do with your wealth and social status. Your choice grants you different features at 3rd, 6th, 10th, 14th, and 18th level. Where are they? Where are they? Okay, here they are. The Schemer. The Knight. Wait, there's only 2? You only give me 2 options? You can either be a schemer or a knight? I don't know about this, man. Yeah, I don't know about this, dog. This is amazing. This is peak Unearthed Arcana. All right? This is exactly what I wanted when I went to Unearthed Arcana. Surprisingly, they're pretty supportive. I am surprised, video. I wasn't expecting that. Any advice on drawing buildings? Mikazuki, drawing buildings is very easy when you practice your fundamentals for 3-dimensional shapes. The more you drill 3-dimensional shapes in space, the easier buildings are. And I would say that the easiest thing to do is, or the best thing to do for buildings is to make it easy on yourself. Make sure your fundamentals are flawless. You can draw any shape in any perspective and basically freehand it. And make sure that you also study your reference, because often buildings, when we try and draw them, we try and make them too efficient, or they make sense too much. Look at different like architectural styles from around the world. Find one you like. Figure out what they do that makes it non-efficient, right? Because when you get efficient buildings, you get like communist blocks and government buildings, and they're all boring. And so all the great buildings of all the great architecture of history has a certain level of inefficiency in it that makes it beautiful. So Cassidon on DM's Guild. What the fuck is Cassidon? So it's Bard but Martial, except why is Socialite Martial? Wait, why is Socialite Martial? You're right. All right, I love this. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted out of DM's Guild, or any of this stuff. Vampiric Origin. Like this dude. Imagine if I had the internet in this form. If I had Reddit and access to this when I was 16, when I was writing D&D content in high school, or Twitch streamer. Oh, come on. Come on, man. We don't want to have that big of a nerf to our players. Disconnected Twitch streamer spends all their money gambling on stake.com. I don't know. What else is there? Plays World of Warcraft Classic when it's meta. Mercy's magnum opus of advanced magic. What a great fucking name. Dude, this is sick, man. Necromancer Volume 2. Oh, non-AI art. Actually has the artist right here and the signature. Look at that, man. Your favorite mostly spell list for or spell list manipulator of souls, now simplified. Ooh, I hate this. I hate this black and white shit. I hate the dark mode text. Give me dark mode, not blackout mode. That's cool though. All right, cool shit. Wait, is that just Demon Slayer? Is that? I was giving the author credit briefly for getting like actual art. I didn't realize that they were okay. Well, okay, so they have actual art. Likely though, the art was stolen then. Is that better? What do you think is better, honestly, morally, to use AI art or to use overtly stolen art? Or you like, I don't know which is worse or whatever. I don't know which one I'd prefer. If like casting for League of Legends. Oh, okay. Casting for League of Legends. Yes, I forgot that he was a League of Legends character. I heard this from TikTok. Your character is like, it's a tiefling whose mom made a deal with the demon to have a child for immortality. Then she made a deal with the witch to have firstborn of riches. Is this just a socialite subclass? I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of really good stuff on GM Binder. I follow a couple creators on there for class or subclass stuff. GM Binder is the it's the tool that people use for making stuff or homebrew stuff, right? Or is that a different tool? And GM Binder is where they post it. Might as well do these stolen because at least it's still original. That's true. It's like stolen original art or AI art. I don't know what's worse. OC art, helping hand, prosthesis, grappling hook, uncommon, requires attunement, the handy tool to make sure things don't get out of hand for you and your party. Okay, dude.
Is it better to first-hand steal art or second-hand steal art? Monka Hammond, yes. GM Binder is the tool, but you can see the collection of everything posted.
Really? Monk Baldur's Gate 3 adaptation. Path of the Ravager. Copy of Path of the Ravager. More League of Legends artwork. Like, there's something kind of like punk rock and metal about it. About just like stealing all of your assets for stuff, right? Thank you for 100 bits though, video. I do appreciate that, man. Which the two stolen arts is better? Yeah, I don't know, but there's definitely there is a lesser of the two evils. I don't know which one it is. Cause like part of me almost thinks that it's AI art for some reason. You know, but I don't know. Maybe not. Sniper mode, revolver mode, ethereal rounds. Oh god. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can handle this. It's too edgy. Search by title, author, tags. 5e alchemy redone. See, this stuff seems too tame to me. The Reddit stuff seems more unhinged, right? Like, look. See what I mean? First scroll. It's like GM Binder is like Monk adaptation, Wizard's Handbook, Dragonborn, Alchemy redone, The Time Weaver Artificer. You go to Reddit. Nova Wardens, ancient machines spawned by nature, driven to chosen pilots. The Mountain Will Remember and the Nights After Dawn, or the Night After Dawn. Mechs for player characters. It's so much more unhinged than GM Binder. Ancient living machines. This is some Ashy of Heart shit right here. Also, whoever did the graphic design here needs help. They probably play a cleric. Yo, thank you. Anavens? I probably didn't say that right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, my friend. Be the hero in a half shield that you always wanted to be. Kawabonga. Okay. It's so unhinged, man. It's like we should play a game every time we see art. Is it AI or is it stolen? A golem? IDBN makes some great stuff. Oh, is that like the creator or whatever? IDBN, designed by IDBN. Imagery generated using playground.ai. Well. At least they admit to it. At least there is an open admission to AI generated. I respect it. Rogue Fossil Blade. I think the best thing we've seen today is the Socialite or the Gundams. The Gundams are pretty good too. Look at this shit, man. The Mountain Will Remember Nova features. I think this is cool, bro. Yeah, I like it. Alright. I need to start posting on GM Binder, no, DM's Guild, and Reddit then. I should just try and farm karma on Reddit by doing the most unhinged... Like, what would be the best, most unhinged Reddit idea that we can make? The thing that would be the most Reddit Unearthed Arcana that we could design. It would probably have to be something like... like vampiric origin crossed with draconic bloodlines, so you can be the descendant of a vampire and a dragon. I bet I could do this. I bet I could spend a weekend making an entire system guide for how to be like just the edgiest possible character. Vampire dragons. No.
Glass cannon weeb caster by Evan Blair Art.
No, stop. I'm not making the People Mancer. I'm not making the People Mancer. And when you see it posted, that's not me, okay? If you see People Mancer, it's not me, okay? Which TMNT's turtle sacrificed their shell? Oh, I didn't even think of that. The Technomancer? What would the Technomancer be? Would Technomancer just be the Techno Viking? Because I'd be down for that as well. The Actually Mancer? What if I started posting coupons in Unearthed Arcana? Like coupons to redeem with your players for GMs. Like one free pizza coupon to be redeemed by the GMs, paid for by your players. You know, or like one free level redeemable at any reasonable Dungeons and Dragons table across North America. You know? I don't know, man. Yo, Genova, holy shit, bro. Yo, what the fuck? 3 years? God damn it, bro. Are you serious? That's a long ass tie. Thank you, Genova. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the sub at tier 2. Jesus. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Seriously, you want to keep your sub up like that, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thanks for being so supportive of me this entire time. I really appreciate it. All right, I'll put if you want, I'll put a good word in with Dan Clancy. You know, next time I have a music jam stream with him. But no, thank you, dude. That's damn 3, dude. These big subs. How the fuck have I been doing this for 3 years? Makes me emotional. Is my shit working? Is it okay? Okay, I don't know, man. My cables All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah, I don't know. There might be a way you can get around AI art, based on the pixels or some shit. I don't know. Either way, I'm not too worried about it because let's face it, without AI art, could we really have an entire section of our Unearthed Arcana like this? Would we really be able to have like a unhinged Reddit that gives us so much joy, such as the Unearthed Arcana Reddit? I don't think it'd be possible. And you know what? I should, if I'm going to make an unhinged addition to Unearthed Arcana, the Draconic Vampiric Bloodline, for background origin for any character, I think I should use AI art. Right? Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know, like, how difficult it is to get in with a lot of these tools. Like, the last time I messed around with AI art was, like, I don't know, when it first came out, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Anyway, so I don't know what the best tool would be to use, but I should use obviously stolen AI art, or the true meta play that I could do is I could create a different Reddit account that's not me, right? It has no association with me or my brands or anything like that. And then I should use my art. I should steal EBA art for that subclass. That's the ultimate. Is either the artist posting with AI art or the artist stealing their own art and nobody knows about it. So this glaze, which is still being developed for artists to protect them from scanning. Honestly, I don't think there's really going to be any protections. Like, I think it's cool that people are trying to protect their art, but I think it's inevitable. I think the inevitability of AI art is upon us, and it's only getting better, and protecting your art really isn't going to do much. So we just have to get better. You just have to outpace it. So Dognus, here's a question. If someone were to make sketches of things and then feed those through some of the AI generators, what do we think about that? If you make like AI art based on your own art or whatever, I don't know how that would work. You'd probably need a massive like library, and even then you'd still need like probably tens of thousands of other images to base it off of, not just your own. So AI art is not so easy as to just say like, oh, I'm going to scan in all of Sam Yang's art and then I'll create a Sam Does Art, you know, piece of art, because the AI system still needs to like farm and harvest or whatever a ton of other art to be able to get everything else right. So from a friend of a friend of a friend, Midjourney is your best bet. Midjourney? You think Midjourney is the one I should use for making AI art? Is it free? Imagine.art? Sign up for free? I don't want to sign up. I just want to type in a dumb word. I want to type in a dumb word. All right, whatever. This is not going to work out. This is too much of an investment, but yeah, I feel like we should design something for Unearthed Arcana, and we should post it. We should post it everywhere and just see what kind of attention we can get. The most edgy post, like if we were to try and design the most edgy Unearthed Arcana possible, I'm still solid that I think that the Dragon Vampire Bloodline would probably be the best, most edgy thing we could design for this. You know, the most like 14-year-old in a trench coat, you know, reading D&D books with like, you know, LED candles on in their room. Just the kind of thing that would attract the most amount of attention, right? What about using AI to copy your style? The problem is the AI tool still has to have, they still have to use, they still have to like scrape or harvest data from tens of thousands of other pieces of art before they can just copy one style. It's not so easy. You'd have to have an unending supply of your own art for it to be able to copy only your art or only the licensed art to train on. So, you know, I'm soon starting a project. It's xenobiology. Xenobiology is that's pretty edgy. That's pretty good. I like that. Some of the AI generators allow you to put in images you source, so I've seen folks feed their own stuff in and build prompts around those images. yeah, it's still not licensable. Like, it's still not something that you can really do like on a commercial level, right? Like AI is not really a threat to artists in the way they think it is a lot of times. Like, it's a moral threat, definitely, but there's a lot of studios and stuff that can't ever use AI art because it's just, the licensing is too complicated, so they just say fuck it. You know, a lot of times the studios you have to worry about are in places with dubious restrictions, like, you know, studios somewhere in some random Asian country or whatever, or some random Eastern European country that produced like if MiHoYo wanted to do some AI art shit and wanted to like basically rip off and steal art, nothing we could do about it, you know. But regular artists don't need to worry about this, I don't think. I don't know. Is there a race of shape-shifting spiders? What about those? That's pretty edgy. That's true. Vampires, maybe? Vampire spiders? You need a ton to understand things in general, but you can get a subset of those which would be close to yours. Yeah, and so the problem is, how do you identify which art you've trained on versus which art the system is trained on beforehand, you know? That's why it's too complicated. Even if it is appearing in your style or whatever, you know, like it'd be an interesting experiment, honestly, to feed in a bunch of my own art and see what happens. See if it creates like parchment style shitty mediocre D&D characters. You know? That would be build your own on isolated system. Yeah, I'll build my own AI art system. I'll call up the software engineers in chat. We're gonna get Garth and Penguin and Genova to build this for me. I don't know who else is a software engineer in chat that I saw today, but vampire bats. Wait, is this just a yeah? This is a vampire. Ah, shit! Damn it, Thorkin. We didn't make it edgy enough. Ah, shit! Ah, damn it. EBA? Yeah, come on, man. We're gonna make a whole new AI art system. We're gonna call it licensable AI art. AI art. We're gonna brute force the AI art. That is where we make a artist actually design the AI art. Wait, that's just art. Shit. Damn it. This is why I'll never be an executive. Fuck. I screwed up. All right. I need to save Unearthed Arcana. Wait, how do I save a Reddit? How do I stop? How do I save a Reddit? How do I add it? I don't think I do, actually. Your communities. How do I join Unearthed Arcana? Join. I literally was scrolling. Okay, we're gonna check back in here on here at some point in time, because this has been a new level of delight that I haven't had on Reddit in a long time. To be fair, I don't really go on Reddit, but this is something new. Can I make AI art in Evan's style with a right-click save as? Probably. I wonder if AI art could do a better job at art than of my art style than me. Cause like I'm not very good, so it'd be probably pretty easy, right? So wait, so nobody ever posts this kind of shit. This guy cross-posted. I was gonna say nobody ever posts this kind of shit on D&D. Like, what's the difference between the D&D section and then the Unearthed Arcana section? But it seems like it's mostly just the content. All right, map making. I should do this. I'm inspired. I want to make a map now. All right, guys, I'm gonna make a map today. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to make a map. I wanted to finish our map today if we could. I really want it. Today is, of course, World Building Wednesday, which means I need to figure out what our central area in Tellaria, this is the most important area in all of Tellaria, looks like. I need to create enough maps that I can get AI to design the rest of the world for me, right? Like, wait, I wonder what would happen if I took Photoshop's like auto fill tool or whatever, and I tried that on one of my maps. Wait, do you think it would fill in more map? I suppose there's only one way to find out, but I'd have to download the newest version of Photoshop then, wouldn't I? Actually, hold on. I'm really curious about this. Hold on. I would download the newest version of Photoshop. Wait. I'm actually curious about this. Hold up. Create a cloud. Adobe Photoshop 24. Open Photoshop. Oh, I need to close this first. I think you only have one instance of Photoshop open at one time. Apps. View your apps. Photoshop. Open. Update available. Update. Continue. All right. It's updating. I'm really curious to see if this is going to work. Because I don't think the generative thing is on old versions of Photoshop. So I wonder how easy this is gonna be. My country, there's a lake with an island, has a church on it. Recommended for what? For map making? 50%. We're almost there. Because I wonder how much. Okay, I wonder how messed up this is gonna be. I wanted an excuse to try the new Photoshop version, and I guess our time is now. It's almost good. If it actually does like generate something that looks like somewhat reasonably legit, I'm gonna be very surprised. Because doesn't the generative fill stuff only update like, or only fill in for what it thinks is like a reality or whatever, like a real scene, like an actual photo? Like it won't expand for art or whatever. It'll only expand for like photography. So I think that Photoshop in the recent years has increased its like photo editing capabilities more than its painting capabilities. I wonder if Photoshop is going to try and like break into two different products or whatever. Open. All right. The newest version. Okay. We're going to open a map. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do this. How to use Photoshop generative fill. How do we do it? Open Photoshop. Continue without supporting. Yes. Open Photoshop. Create a new image. Whatever dimensions you like. Import the image to the file. All right. So we'll do like a square. And we'll see if it works. Oops. Wait, what? Okay. Use the rectangular marquee tool. Select an area or image. Click on generative fill. Agree. We're just gonna try the default and see what it does. Boys, we've done it. We're using AI to enhance our art. Okay. Type in a prompt that you'd like to add an area, leave it blank for a random. Click generate, wait for the progress bar to be complete. Borders might confuse it. If you crop it, then it might do a better job. What is... Wait, it's just... That's it? This is it? Why is it so small? What the fuck? Do I select like a larger area? That'll be $80? What? Damn it. This... What the fuck? Oh, whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, boys, we got a new map. Wait, hold on, hold on. Whoa, wait, hold up. It worked. It thinks it's tile. Ew. There it is. There's our map, man. All right, hold on. We gotta fill this out. We gotta generate. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do the top and the bottom. We're gonna see what the full map looks like. Okay. The fucking borders, man. There it is. Okay, cool. There's that one. That one. I like this one the most. So now we're gonna go down here. All right. Let's see what the full square cropped version of the map looks like. We're just gonna fill in our world map like this. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, all right. There we go, man. We got a whole world map now. We can just keep like... Hold on, merge layers. We could just keep generating, right? Just build an entire world map like this. I think. You could just keep going out and out and out and out. And make an entire world map like this. This is the new, like, this right here is the future of D&D map making. Right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Enhance. We need more. Generate more. Look at those mountains, man. Those are some ugly ass mountains. We can work with it though. Holy shit. All right, what do we got here? Let's go investigate a little bit. Wait, we have this one, or the... Ugh. What the fuck is going on there? I think this was the best. All right, what do we got? We got a new area, a new region. We have... We have the region of Morval. What the fuck is this? Morval. Except the last L fell down. We need to create a new town based on our AI generations here. We have the town of Morval in the region. Look at this, man. You have... Wait. That kind of looks like an E, doesn't it? Uh-oh. That kind of looks like a V. That's sort of like a Lord of the Rings A. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Guys, this isn't okay. This is the start of a fucking creepypasta. Wait, I don't like this. I don't know how I feel about this one. Yeah, I don't want it. So I wonder, hold on. I want to try something here real quick. I want to add in, where's the world map? So we've got, I wonder if we could fill in areas. Turn your streamer into an orc village. Wait, this is
Photoshop is trying to communicate with you using your map like a Ouija board.
Oh man. It should, wait, does that say hentai? God. It is Vidi, what do I do now? I think we like the hentai one. So we need more map though. We need more like proper. There needs to be more like, I don't know. You can't, it needs to like, it doesn't just know how to generate like detail or whatever from one area to another or something, right? Yeah, shit, bro. Vidi, what do we do? Is this is like, Photoshop is trying to talk to me now. We can't just generate the rest of our map, can we? This is not how world building is supposed to be done, right? I wonder if we have two areas like this, if it'll generate properly. Let's see. Nah, kind of, but not really though. All right, that's fair. So it doesn't work on the world map scale. What if we can truly make some AI art? Let's just try something here, okay? Let's just do something real quick. Let's go canvas size. Let's just make it twice as wide. Let's just see if it works. What would you like to generate? Optional. Character. Generate. Let's just hold on. We're just gonna see some stuff here. We're just gonna play around here. We're just gonna see some shit. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Wait! This is not what I expected. That's hold on. That's not what I want. Wait, what? The fuck? Let's just try this. Let's just try. Maybe character put a prompt in that we shouldn't. Okay, let's just try generate regular. Let's just try regular. Let's just see if it. Let's just see. Okay, we're just gonna see. See if we can clone him. All right, let's try the whole thing now. Let's see what happens if we select the entire piece, I guess. Let's see what happens. That's not what I wanted. This is not at all what I wanted. Maybe there needs to be more art. So like one single sketch doesn't work. But if we're to go to like our warm-up sketches. There's one painting that I actually want to try this on. Actually, two. This is an experiment, but there's one that I actually want to try this on. Oh, this is how you make new D&D monsters. What the fuck is this cursed creature? It's like a strange like undead cow with like antlers and like a sword sticking out of it. What the fuck? Let I finish a half crumb. So there's one thing I want to try though. There's one thing I actually want to try. Hold on. Let's try this. Canvas size, let's do 18 by 18. Let's just try this out here, okay? Wait, remove background. Wait, that works? Holy shit. Okay, anyway. All right, hold up. Let's see what happens. Warm sketches on stream versus warm sketches we don't get to see. Yeah. Warm sketches nobody should see. All right, it's generating. What the fuck? Okay, that wasn't expected. I was not anticipating this. Oh, you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's do sky. Let's try this. We put the prompt for sky in. Jesus. Okay. I think that's the best one. Wow, man. Look at that. Look at that. I think a better one would have to have the characters not so close together. So like something like this. Maybe we'll see if it knows what we're trying to go for here. Then we'll actually get into map making. Holy shit, wait, it actually works. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Oh, cool, man. Yo, I wonder if I should paint it out like this. You know, if I should just paint out a full... That's super cool, man. That's really cool. That's cool shit. I like that. Whoops. Yeah. I don't know, man. All right. Let's close this cursed version of Photoshop. Let's reopen our safe version of Photoshop, our ancient 2020 Photoshop. If it'll open. Wait, what? Photoshop? Photoshop? What? Why when I push the button do I get a warning exclamation triangle sign? Did I just update out of my current version or my previous version of Photoshop? Did I just forcefully update? No, it wouldn't do that.
Hi, I'm Anna McNaught.
No, what the fuck is this?
Starting image to
Stop it. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Next. Cancel. I'm good. No, wait. Hold on, are my brushes here? Did I just delete all my brushes? Uh-oh. Fuck. Central, new important area, corporal. Okay. Do I have my brushes? I do not. So, thankfully, yesterday, I made this right here. It's called EBA Brushes November 2023. Thankfully. Ah, God, okay. There we go. Whew, man. Man, oh man. Well, I guess we're using the new Photoshop version. I guess we updated. Who else is excited about that, man? Does the color picker work? I heard there was issues there. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it on something with a lot of colors in it. Ashy of Eldara. Does the color picker work? Let's try something, because sometimes different colors work and sometimes they don't. It seems fine to me. I know you said there was a problem that Adam Duff had with the color picker, that it didn't work, but this seems okay. Oh, dude, fuck, damn it, Photoshop. I was just about to praise you. Damn it, Adobe. I was seconds away from appraising you. Oh my God. Okay. Let me tell you what just happened. There is a feature in Photoshop that lets you like kind of grab and move your Photoshop image, whatever it is. And so you like you swipe a little bit and the image will like move on its own. So you don't have to like directly like sort of control it. And it's called something flick. I forget what it's called. And it froze my Photoshop basically all the time when I did it. And I thought it was a problem with the previous like version or whatever, and then they would update it. And I haven't had access to it. And you know what? It feels really good to move things around when you have access to it or whatever, right? because like I just move it a little bit and it's still moving. You see my see, there it is. And I was about to say, oh my god, they've fixed it. I get this feature back, and it literally froze right then and there. How to disable Photoshop preferences, edit preferences, tools, enable flick panning off. I was just about to praise them. I was literally seconds away from praising them. Like you have no idea. I was about to, the words were about to form in my mouth that I was proud that Photoshop fixed this bug and now I can use this feature again. And it froze seconds after I made the realization and milliseconds before I said anything about it. Is it time that I start painting with clip? Is it just time that I start painting in clip? Like, I know the tool sucks, but like here for some suck.
Take this to help the pain.
Why do you think that would make me feel better? Okay. I'm good today. No, you know what? I had a great night yesterday. I played Warcraft for like 3 hours. I am in a great mood today. I just accidentally updated out of my safe version of Photoshop. I just almost deleted all my brushes. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. This is all fine. I'm not trolled. Thank you so much, Aduria, for the 690 bits. Sorry for the 700 bits, because let's face it, you know. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. Anyway, map making. So, how do you map make? We gotta draw some shit, man. So this is a new area in Tellaria. Uh-oh. Did the brush freeze? No? Okay. This is a brand new area within Tellaria. One we haven't been to yet. There we go. I will show you where it is. Physically in the world. Where's the world map? This map is right here. We don't have a name for it officially. So, like all good creative projects, I wanted to come up with a code name for it. The code name for this area is Central Important New Area Corpo MTX Farm. That is what the Photoshop file is saved as. And until we have a name for this area, we don't necessarily need anything else. We have a great placeholder. Unfortunately, the name for it has to be somewhat short, right? We can't call this like Northmark Alliance. We can't call it, you know, the fell-swept glade continent of light. We have to have something that's like a simple, why am I using my mouse to do this? Grando or some shit. It has to be called something that's like 5 or 6 letters that we can easily fit into the title right there, because we kind of fucked up our map and we didn't leave enough negative space anywhere for the title. So until then, it is just going to be known as the Central Important New Area Corpo MTX Farm. That's the current code name for it. So Central Important New Area Corpo equals Synac. We're just gonna call it Synac. You see the cinematic for the dragons? Wait, for what? What dragons, Thorkin? No. It's been a while since I booted up WoW. It's good right now, Rob. Although I know we used to give you shit about the coffee stains, but I was reading manga that literally has a hot spring town built in a god's handprint. See, I was ahead of the curve there, Duria. Y'all are making fun of me. East, Western, barren land of the north. Stop. That's too many syllables. It doesn't fit. Actually, it needs to fit in here. Like, we can't have a light novel title, okay? Like, my continent that was destroyed by the Holy Crusades, but now is full of vending machines full of cuties, or something like that. You know? The raid cinematic post Fire Rock? Oh, yes, I did. Listen, the Warcraft in-game cinematics right now are having a rough time. There's the fucking Avengers Assemble shit. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, okay. Well... Yeah, they're trying their best. The trailer with Anduin looking haggard and Thrall asking him to come back is a good representation of friends asking you to play again. Maybe. I don't know. I think that the new expansion is gonna be good. I know a lot of people don't want to play Warcraft anymore, and that's fine. I kind of miss the old days. I miss our old guilds, but you know, times change, people change, and maybe our friends will want to come back, Rob. I don't know, but for now, I'm still enjoying the game, at least for what it is. Very honestly, not a bad idea. Yep. Viddy knows what's up. What about Sveltoba? It means light in my language. Sveltoba. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's not too long either. That's a cool name. What language is that? Serbian or what? Central Unified Navigation Trade Hub for short. You can use the acronym. Okay, all right. When will Eldara have a Portal CGI fight scene? If I ever become that successful, Ashley, you'll be the first to know. Times change, people's change. Yeah, I like the game, but then I felt it was super lonely. All I do is make weapons. Yeah, I don't know. I think like coming back. Anyone who's like in our guild or adjacent, I think it's probably better to find a real guild than to be in our little like friend group guild. I'm still happy in it. I don't need to join a guild. I'm fine pugging stuff, but I think Warcraft's probably best with a guild. So if you want to come back, Rob, I would encourage you, if you want to raid and stuff, to find a real guild. I got burned on a WoW after someone asked me to buy the new expansion pack to play with them on stream / help run their guild. And they ghosted me forever after I was out. $90? They ghosted you after you spent $90 in the new expansion? What the fuck? That's why you're just playing Final Fantasy 14? Oh shit, my house! Oh, it's probably still there. I'll log on tonight. Alright, mountains. We need to draw mountains. So, we need to feel consistent. We're going to reference our mountain range. We're going to keep it here just so we... What the fuck? Why'd the selection move, but not the actual content? Excuse me, Photoshop. What the fuck just happened? What the hell is this now? Dude. I'm about to lose my shit on this Photoshop. All right. Okay, hold on. We make some... we just change some settings here. Photoshop. How to only select layer. Where's the fucking thing? There's like a toggle, a tool toggle. It is Adjustment layers, pixel layers, kind. How to only so auto select off. That's what I need to do. That's where we're going. Okay, let's hold on. Let's try this again. Okay, great. Excellent. Good Photoshop. Perfect. Now we're ready. Now we can make mountains. Dude, it's a whole fucking thing, man. Oh, I can't believe I just forced myself to update into a new version. Okay. This is stressful, but man, I should just use Clip. Let's face it. Every time I have to update a Photoshop version, it's always too stressful. Okay, we want to add more texture to our brush. So we're gonna go to our brush, we're gonna go depth down to 6%. No, let's meet at 7. Okay, now we're ready. So we have a whole mountain range we want to draw right here. On the north half of the mountain range, as indicated by the rabbit icon, are the fuck, what were they called? What were the names? What were they called? Google Docs. Hold on. This is important for this. I forgot the names of our zones. Rose Eldara, Horizon Notes, Path of Eldara, Untitled, Recipe. Where is our Realms of Eldara? They are called the the Windra. There we go. So the Windra live up here. So they have this whole zone north of our mountain range here in our like boreal rainforest type area. Just Photoshop have layers? Many, yes. What's up, Steph? It was like a month till Shadowlands release, so I pre-ordered it so we could get everything sorted, and a month until the release, they thought they'd try Guild Wars, and they got... Wait, ArenaNet partnered and quit WoW? What the fuck? What a dick move. Holy shit. I'll probably log in the next little bit. I need to run some errands tonight, find a package, etc. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's fun, I think. The new raid's good. I think Warcraft, if you treat it more like a casual game that you just play here and there and less of like a lifestyle like we all used to treat Warcraft, I think it's a lot of fun. You just do a dungeon once in a while, you find a Mythic Plus group, and it doesn't need to be anything more or less than that. But I do definitely miss the days of having the whole guild together. That was good shit. All right. The most important detail in our map is going to be our mountains. It is the frame, it is the skeleton, it is the backbone. It is the skeleton in which we shall clad in grotesque musculature that will become the rest of our zone. Gotta get our brush just right so that we can make these sort of sweeping cliffs. There we go. It takes a minute to like get back to the same sort of like, I don't know, wrist motions used to create the last mountain range. So we might create a couple of mountains with a little bit of mixed success here for a bit before we find our stride again. But I always think the mountains, maps are the most important part of world building for me because they kind of contextualize the rest of the process, you know? The mountains will allow you to, I keep saying mountains. The maps will allow you to sort of like frame all of your stories and help people visualize where the fuck things are happening, which is important.
Sweeping cliffs. Are these the famous broomstick cliffs? Because they are sweeping, I regret nothing.
Well, that ruined my day. How's it going, Rock? Good to see you, buddy. What's up? Yosemite Mountains, what if you made a great river that all the rivers from the mountains flow into? Yeah, there is like 1 or 2 big rivers on this map. I don't know. I feel like having rivers is actually really bad because it kind of divides the map in weird ways, right? Like we have 1, but I wouldn't want to do more than that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another one like here would be kind of cool because it would kind of like help fragment or segment the area. I don't know. It'd be interesting. We'll see what we can really work with once our mountains are done. Because like the mountains, like I said, being the skeleton, they kind of like define all the other shapes on the map. So we'll see what we have room for without it being too cluttered after. Do you remember that Windra have access to Bendywood? Yes, they do. They do. That's true. How could I forget Atari? I just like farming old mounts and doing Mythic Pluses that I like, occasionally pugging grades, but it's hard to justify buying an entire new expansion to do that. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, yeah, they are expensive. I wonder if I didn't get Warcraft for basically free, would I be subbed for as long as I am or whatever? I'm very fortunate to have my sub covered every single month by a friend of mine at Blizzard who has employee sub codes. And I'm very fortunate to have my, he like gets really big discounts on expansions. So he always gets LNI, the premium fuck off edition for like $40 or whatever. And it'd be hard to justify the fuck off version without that, you know, so I get it. Believe me, I get it. I probably get enough playtime and I enjoy the story enough and the world, I guess, more than the story, that it's worth it for me regardless, but I totally understand if it's not like... It's like, would a new expansion for an MMO that I play casually be worth it? I don't know. I'll probably still buy like Dawn Trail and stuff, you know, but... Even though I haven't really done anything outside of Final Fantasy XIV that requires more than the trial, I think. I'll still buy the expansion, because why not? Yeah, I don't know, man. I love MMOs. I'm glad they're popular again. The current, like, Warcraft Classic Twitch meta is really cool. I like it quite a bit. What about a lush farmland from all the nutrients collecting down the mountains, or a nice rain shadow desert? So there is like the entire area here I want to be really good, like kind of farm country, like tons of small villages, tons of rural sort of populace, and then everything north of this is going to be dense like boreal rainforest. So kind of a dry area would be cool to put like further east, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what we got.
Checks weather, lightning nearby, goes out covered in metal. This is how my superhero story starts.
Yep.
Or how I solve student loans.
You think getting struck by lightning would remove your student loan debt? What do you mean, man? I thought student loans were so oppressive that like they just find somebody else to give the bill to. It's like, hey man, your neighbor that died the other week, you're like, yeah. They're like, well, they had like $80,000 in student loans, so now you're responsible for that. Why am I responsible? Well, you were neighbors with them for like 3 years, right? Yeah. Well, here you go. Here's your first bill. That's the way it works, man. I definitely think if I had the expansions, I'd check in like once per patch. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know if the game is worth it. If that's, you know, yeah, I don't know. Who knows if the game is worth it for just that? Because it's probably like what, 20 hours of, well, maybe less. If we're doing the story, 20 hours of playtime. It's hard to value that, I guess.
Student loans has learned speak with dead so they can dig
Oh
me
no.
up. The first of their multiple questions. When can I make my next payment?
Yep. That's the way it goes, man. We got it rough out here in NA. I don't know, bro. Thankfully, I went to art school, so it didn't cost very much. Now, to be fair, it didn't really do very much, but it also didn't cost very much. The question ultimately, is art school worth it? I don't know, man. How much are student loans right now? There you go. That's how we define if it's worth it or not. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. I appreciate it, Rock. Is that not how it works? No. Fortunately not. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. Apparently I should have gone to school to be an engineer or something. If I had another lifetime, I would totally go to school to be a software engineer and then be a cybersecurity specialist. I'd be a contractor and just tell people they need to buy something and then charge them out the ass for it. It would be fucking great, dude. Make those big government contract dollars. Oh, yeah. Be able to whale out in Genshin. Yup. Which apparently, I don't know how like real this study is, but I did see that there was like a survey of whales in gacha games, and apparently the most common profession among like gacha whales was software engineer. I don't know if that surprises anyone, but it certainly didn't surprise me. In my country, we have freedom. That freedom to go to crippling student loan debt. Yep. Damn right. Imagine going to school out of state. Holy. I remember we were looking at different schools for Ella for her engineering education in the US, close to like game studios. And we were like, you know the amount of money I'd have to make at a studio to make it worth it to go like work out of country, or sorry, go to school out of country? It was insane, bro. There was like one option somewhere in Arizona that was like mildly obtainable, but there weren't any good game studios nearby. So there was a time when I really wanted to move to Irvine, and Ella would go to like university down there, but they're like out of country tuition was something like $50,000 a year or whatever. So fuck that. 0 scholarships and federal loan costs. Your average undergrad degree now costs $120K. God damn. That's just undergrad, which doesn't get you much. Yeah, what the fuck, man. I'm blown away by the amount of student loan debt people keep mentioning. University of Cincinnati, about $12K per year. Nowhere near the $100K I keep hearing. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you're going, right? Get that education in Arizona, then move for the job. Is that what I'm supposed to do? But what about the Scorpions, Steph? We can hang out, use your address? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna play D&D and shit? Like, all right. All right, I'm down. I'd be a good Arizonan. I'd buy a visor. I'd join a power walking group. I'd stop watching hockey. It'd be great. America, you either can't get a job because you don't get a degree, or you can't pay off the loans because your credit sucks. Yeah, it's tough, man. Here's the thing. You know where it doesn't have student loans? You know where it doesn't have crippling debt? You know where you can work hard and actually earn a decent living from your hard work? There's one place still in the world. That's called Azeroth. World of Warcraft is calling, friends. Why lead a mediocre, uneducated, debt-filled life here when you can be a raiding Giga Chad and have big perps and an item level? That's right. That's right. The world is calling. Will the heroes answer? I don't know, man. Hockey's really popular here, though. Yeah, but the Coyotes, like, traditionally suck. Like, a lot. So, it's popular out of copium. Y'all can't even afford your own fucking arena. So, like, I don't know, man. That's rough. I don't think I could emotionally handle being a hockey fan living in Arizona. When the team won't even pay for the arena, that's rough. Maybe if somebody buys the Coyotes, that'd be good, but yeah, I don't know. Arizona isn't bad at all, and in Southern Arizona, you'd have another player for that D&D game. There you go. All right.
Have you heard of Mr. Art School?
Okay.
He was no fool.
You sure?
To Twitch to scratch his cat girl drawing itch. He also loves WoW, which is
What do you mean, Mr. Art School? Just because I suggest that young artists go to art school doesn't make me Mr. Art School. Come on, bro. That ain't fair. How does it make me Mr. Art School just because I suggest that you're not as hardworking or good as you think you are and you really need art school because, let's face it, you need some guidance in your life. Otherwise, if you didn't need guidance, you would already be a decent artist. But since you're not and you're considering art school, then you probably need some fucking stability and discipline in your life, which is provided by a structured school environment. So if you have the question, should I go to art school or not? You probably should. Let's face it, man. Just because I have that opinion doesn't mean that I'm Mr. Art School. Like, Country's highest mountain is called Triglav. It means 3 heads. It has 3 peaks. That's pretty cool. Mountains are cool, dude. I like them. I don't want an arena. Too many people already live here. We don't need more traffic unless they open it during the summer. Well, no, you guys have an arena. From what I understood, the organization just didn't pay the arena bill for like 3 years or whatever and got kicked out. So that's why you guys are using the university arena for the Coyotes because the organization just didn't pay for their arena bill for the like whatever your actual arena is called. So your main arena is still good. It's perfectly fine. It can host hockey games and everything else in it. It's not like an old shitty rundown arena or whatever. It's just that whoever owns the Coyotes is the one are the ones throwing. It's not any problem with the city or whatever. I'm pretty sure my college costs, which were about $2,000 a year in tuition, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't think my school was even. I don't even think my. There's no way my schooling was even like. How much was my tuition? I think my tuition for my school was probably. Actually, fuck it. What is it now? Tuition price to go to my art school is...
The application period for Azeroth University ended in 30 AFW. Undercity Community College is year-round.
Community college, let's go. Okay, so this is tuition at my, and this is more expensive than it was. So honestly, truthfully, it's about $6,000 a year. Canadian. International students, it's about 18,000 a year. Okay, hold on. For Americans, it would be 13,000 USD. Is it cheaper to go to art school in Canada for an American than it is to go to art school in the US? Wait, what? Is that actually, is this the hack? Did we solve the equation? Did we crack the code? About good luck on the stream. Thank you, Rock. Thanks for chilling, buddy. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Not a fan of Phoenix in general. It's pretty much LA without the beach. Yuck. I'm in my early 30s, Spirit. How many years does it take to graduate? 4. Takes 4 years to graduate. If you're not stupid. If you're stupid and bad and dumb, it'll take you longer. Yeah, that's not bad, man. Because for me, so like I don't think my tuition's actually gone up all that much since I remember being about 3K a semester. So like $6 grand a year. So like, wow. I only have a $24,000 degree. Oh shit, man. All right. Hey, I lived at home too, and my parents basically helped me out the entire way. So, hey, there you go. Thanks, mom. Thanks, dad. Damn, bro. Okay, cool. That's the code. We've cracked the code. If you want to go to art school in Canada. Even if you're an American, it'll probably be cheaper than Art Center LA tuition. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Holy shit. Now, to be fair, Art Center is a great school, but also it's $25,000 a semester. It's $50,000 a year.
Trying not to disappear for too long at a time now. L.
What's up, Sidderin? How you doing, bro? What's been good? Thank you for the 26 months. God damn. Hope you've been well. Hope you and the family are chilling. Good to see you, Sidderin. What's up? Damn, bro. It's 50,000. Sidderin, do you know it's $50,000 a year to go to art school? That's a hair school? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a lot, bro. Now, to be fair, I think that Art Center is probably one of the best, if not the best, art schools you can go to. But is it worth $50,000 a year? If you get a $200,000 degree? For that kind of money, I think you could probably go self-taught. If you had, cause like, you know what, honestly, okay, here's the hack. You go to brainstorm school with $10,000. You go to get a mentorship. Let's see, who do you want to get a mentorship with? James Pack. $5,500 per term. You will probably get more out of $10,000 of mentorships with James Pack than you will $50,000 of Art Center a year. The only difference is this doesn't give you a degree. This is not giving you a degree. But what do we always say about artists? Your degree doesn't matter. So, and you can do this shit online. You can live at home. I don't know, man. It's hard to argue with oof. 50K for an art degree, but that doesn't figure housing, food, and other stuff. So probably 100K. Yeah, probably. Depending on how expensive you want to live, I guess. Slightly off tangent. Any recommendations for art books this year? For art books? Oh fuck, man. I got a bunch we can talk about. I don't have any off the top of my head, but I've picked up a bunch of really good art books recently. I haven't bought a lot of art books this year though, because y'all on the mod team sent me a whole bunch of art books that were really fantastic last year for Christmas, which I really appreciate. And I'm still like going through them, all the Star Wars ones. So I got a couple that I picked up this year that I could probably list off for you. I did not have my 2-hour break yet, no Viddy. Yeah, that's not yet. Thank you for the reminder. I want to finish this mountain range and then we'll get it. We'll maybe I'll just go straight through because I can't do a particularly long stream today. So damn, bro. 50K a year for art school. I suppose if that does come with connections though, it's probably worth it, right? So let's say you go to Art Center and you pay you pay $200,000 for tuition, and let's say your living expenses are, let's be generous and say $25K a year. So you pay $100K extra for 4 years. So you do art center education, and you pay $300,000 for your education. If that lands you a job at, like, let's say ILM for like 60K your first year, 70K your second year, and then like third year maybe 75, and then by your fourth year you can get moved into like a, I don't know, maybe a senior role, maybe principal if you're insane, and you can make like 120 to 200K. Maybe it is worth it if you can get into the scene that easily. I don't know. Bit up and down, but latest good news: I'm store manager, but also passed a driving test. Congratulations, Sinner. That's awesome. I'm glad you went for your driving test. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, bro. Also, congratulations on the promotion. I love that. Looking to pick up 1 or 2 for Christmas. Yeah. There's also some other books that I've gotten, not just art books, but also like other books that I recommend for from this year. Some stuff on Audible, like Creativity Inc. was really good. Learning about creative process is really helpful for like people who actually do cool shit. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder if I kind of made a mistake doing this sort of freelance route. Everyone I talk to, all the artists that I know in the industry are all like, they all make way more money than me, but they're all super jealous. They all say, I mean the nice ones. There's like lots of artists that I know that are absolute dicks. But the nice ones, the ones whose opinions that I care about, are all like really supportive and really like, oh man, I'm so jealous. You get to like do whatever you want and do your own projects. It's so cool. It's so liberating. It's like, yeah, man. But I wonder if I should have gone the corporate route and just went and got a job at like Blizzard or something. I wonder what it'd be like if I did that. That's like the rough thing about I think anyone in any career field. When you're sort of in that like your 30s or whatever, you sort of start wondering or questioning whether you made the right decisions, whether you took the right path. It's probably never too late, but kind of is. I don't know. It's not like I'm going to change career paths and like try and go apply to studios or anything like that right now. Probably just wouldn't work out. Let's do a bunch of smaller mountains here. Kind of like the range thins out, you know? It's like in another world I could have like worked at a video game studio, stuck with it, eventually moved to Blizzard, be on the WoW team, work with one of my best friends on that team, live in Irvine, buy a house. She's like, what would life have looked like, you know? You wonder about stuff like that, but ultimately I guess it doesn't matter because it's like you chose what you chose in life and this is your story kind of thing. But maybe it's unhealthy to think about. I don't know. You signed for the EBA art school for like $49K a year. What would be like, man, Cole, I wonder what would be a mentorship that I would like how, I wonder how good of a mentorship I could provide. If I did like a lot of artists do this where they do like actual mentorships. I wondered if it's something that I could do. Like I wonder if I could really help someone grow and improve. You know, because sometimes sometimes it's so obvious to me on how to improve. It's just really hard to, you know, which is why I don't think that like, so what does the mentor even do then? Try and fit that improvement into one person, like into that one person's like learning style. I don't know, man. It seems really hard to like actually be a really good mentor. the amount of time it would take seems unreasonable to me as far as like how long I would have to spend with somebody. But it'd be a fun challenge. I don't know. If I had more time, I'd test it out. I'd like offer like a couple spots for like serious artists, but I don't think that would work out right now. What's your favorite thing to draw? Probably characters, I think. Yeah, characters. Mostly, like my absolute favorite thing to draw are characters for my wife. Because she's her characters in my game or my stories are always my favorites because she gives me full control. She always is so open to whatever ideas I have, and I try and fit whatever, like it's actually a really good challenge because I try and fit whatever like thing I want to do alongside her character, like what she kind of wants out of her character, and she has like complete and total trust in me, and she's always like happy with what I do for her. It's just very fulfilling to do characters for her because it's always like it's such a great process. So, you know, like the one we're working on right now, oops, I forgot an R in there. The one we're doing for her, right? Oh my god. Her Astral Knight is like, I don't know, one of my favorite characters I've drawn in a long time, and I'm really having fun with it. So yeah, I'd say characters for Ella because she's fun to work with. But characters in general, I think are my favorite things to do. Even though I think I do better, and I used to do better with environments. That's changed, which is maybe good, maybe bad. I don't know. I'd like to try doing environments again, but they're not super popular to watch, so they're not great for Twitch, but it'd be fun to try again. I don't know. Mentorship is a good way for self-improvement as well. So that is also one thing that an art director that I had at one point in time, she told me that I should teach. She's like, every artist should teach because it one improves you as an artist, and also it's your obligation. It's your moral obligation. If you are an artist that tracks their lineage back to sort of the classical painters, you are morally obligated to continue your teaching. Otherwise, our tradition dies. Now, I don't think I'm an expert of that tradition, obviously, but I am a part of that tradition, and so I do understand that my place is at some point in time I should and will need to teach. The problem is it's just like I try and do a little bit of that on stream, but I don't think I'm really making. I don't think my stream makes a difference to like any artists really. Like it might be like a kind of a cool place to like talk about art or whatever, but I don't think I've actually like changed an artist or whatever. I think everyone in our community who has improved has done that absent of anything that I've said or done. That it's their own, you know. I haven't like dragged anyone out of mediocrity or whatever. But maybe at some point in time I'll like try and do more tutorial based content and like help people in general figure their way through problems as opposed to individuals. But the individual mentorship is a thing that I've thought a lot about. It's frustrating for me though to talk to a lot of artists. Like, to be honest, it's kind of frustrating. Like it'd be an exercise in patience for me to mentor people, because like the challenge is you have somebody who wants to improve at art. They want to become a professional artist, and you say, great, so let's see what you got. And they say, here's my piece. What do I need to do? Great. You would really benefit from your basic anatomy fundamentals, your character fundamentals, your figure fundamentals. Sorry. So I'm going to ask you to do these. You're having some problems with this anatomy, so I want you to do these anatomy studies. I want you to do these gesture studies, and I want you to do these perspective drills. Go. The problem is the vast majority of people don't want to do it, so they don't do it. So like the issue is trying to find people who would be really motivated. And there are people out, like, especially, you know, like Thorkin and Venus, there's people in our our family here that are artists who would do that kind of stuff. But yeah, but like they're all kind of doing it on their own. They're good. Trying to find somebody who like really needs the help, but also is willing to do that stuff is like kind of a rare find, if that makes sense. So it'd be like, how do you get somebody who doesn't want to do what they need to do to help figure out a way of learning that they can that works for them, so they can do that stuff. And that's the challenge I think that I'd really have with doing any sort of mentorship, is trying to learn a lot about an individual, trying to figure out how to get that person to do the things that they know that they should do to improve. You know, I disagree with that obligation to teach. While it might be a good thing to pass on what you've learned, there's to others, not everyone is equipped with the skill or the temperament for teaching. A lot of times you don't know that until you've tried. So yeah, I get where you're coming from, and you can disagree, and I don't think you're wrong for disagreeing, because I understand where the disagreement comes from. Like I actually do, and I actually really kind of like I sympathize heavily with that point of view. The thing that makes me sort of tip over the line of like, yes, there is an obligation to teach, is the fragility of our skill set. The fragility of our skill set. Classical painters almost died off entirely with different things, like the Impressionist age, like the postmodern age, like photography. Our skill set is very fragile as artists, and you never know which, like every, the way it was explained to me that really convinced me that yeah, there's an obligation for every artist to teach, is that you never know how good or bad an artist is at teaching. But if the good artists don't at least try, if they don't have some like imperative to try and teach, you'll never find the ones that are good at passing it off, right? Like being a good communicator and a good teacher, some artists find that skill set and specialize into that, and then they do it, and that's great. But the problem is that those are people who are like educators and teachers and whatnot are not also always the stewards of the best examples of the skill set. Right? And so what happens when you have the masters that are the best at what they do, not teaching and passing on their skills? Then the skill set dies off, and you have an educator who's like a really good educator, but they're not the best artist, and they're kind of not missing. They don't have the best technical skills. They don't have the best technical knowledge. That artist is not fully enriching the artist environment with their knowledge, because they don't have all of it, or their capabilities. So it's not like this is written knowledge, like oh, if you're an engineer, you have an obligation to teach other engineers. It's like, well, they can read the same book you did. But for a creative thing like painting, it's very different than traditional teaching, whereby the arts are not sort of in the same category of academia. You can't simply record your knowledge in academia and then it's there in the Library of Alexandria that is our collective whatever. It's hands-on and applicable, and you have to find it and capture it when you can. And that's why the fragility of it is where the imperative comes from. It's because like if artists 100 years ago didn't feel, and I only mean 100 years ago, didn't feel this like kind of sighing obligation to pass on their knowledge, then a lot of those traditional skill sets would have been lost. If artists, especially 150 years ago, you know, in the mid 19th century, didn't feel like they had to have this moral obligation to pass on their skill sets, then it might have died off like altogether, the ability to do some of these classical techniques and things like that. So that's where that comes from. And I know the word, like you say, like, oh, you have an obligation to teach, and people are like, don't tell me what to do, like, fuck you. It's like, okay, I understand, and I sympathize with that. And yeah, you don't have an obligation to honestly do anything. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But like morally as an artist, there is this idea that there's an imperative of like passing on that like if somebody else didn't feel the same way, like if they gave in to their sort of feeling of fuck you that you want to right now, you wouldn't be an artist. And so there's somebody in 100 years that deserves for you to then like teach. And so you don't have to like dedicate your life to teaching, but just like take on a couple of apprentices through your career, record your knowledge, educate a little bit, just try and be a good force for other artists if you can. And in doing so, you also help yourself. But again, that's like not, it's like, yeah, I think that you have this obligation as an artist to teach, but also I don't ever feel comfortable like shaming an artist because they chose not to, because it is a personal choice, and whether or not you never know why somebody's choosing to do it or not do it. So that's what kind of makes it. It's like an obligation without the judgment, if that makes sense, which is like a rare and uncommon thing. But you know, do whatever you want. If you're an artist and you want to just like grind and blast art every day, and you don't want to deal with shit, and you want to be in your own circle, your bubble, like go for it, man. You don't owe anyone anything if you don't want to. Like, I ain't gonna come after you. Hell, I support that. If somebody says, fuck you, I'm not teaching, I'm just gonna do my own thing, I would support a person's, you know, right to do that. I might try and encourage them to try and teach, but if they say, nah, fuck you, it's like, okay. All right, man. Whatever makes you happy, bro, you know? So, what about self-taught? Oh, God. What about self-taught artists? Yeah, I don't know, man. They're rough. They're rough. Yo, Ren, thank you for the thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Secret Cartographer drawing hand detailed mountains, insta follow. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Here, I'll show you what a map looks like. This is where we're at right now, and this is what maps that I do look like when I'm finished. So hopefully our mountains will look a little bit. We're doing different mountains than these ones, but yeah, this is like a finished map for my world. But we're very much in the early stages of this new area. But yeah, I don't do maps all the time though. I do maps like a little bit more rarely on my stream. Mostly a character world building type thing. But I'm honored. I'm honored for any amount of time that you spend here. I'm always happy to have other D&D map enthusiasts to talk to. I think maps are really important for D&D worlds and any fantasy world. The map is the applicable hands-on tool that your players can have and grab onto that makes the world feel real, you know? Doesn't art evolve over time and some art styles die over time? Definitely, but that's why I said so. That's why the difference between classical and contemporary art is the precise word that I use there. The difference is just in that classical are the fundamentals that exist no matter what style you're using, independent of it, and contemporary is the fun stuff that you evolve. You know, there's a big difference between classical painting and like anime, or classical painting and comic books. It's very different, and although one will have elements of the other, only one of them is universally applicable. So that's the difference. Look at palette and lovely coastline details. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I would hang a map of your style in my studio. That is a compliment that cuts deep, my friend. Thank you. I really, really want people to like my maps because they're a very important piece of communication for me and my world. So thank you. Thank you. I talk for two, but amateurish. Well, I am as amateur as they come. So we are siblings in study then. I somewhat use the word cartography a little jokingly because I don't actually do any formal cartography. It's just map making. It's just a fancy word that I kind of like to use jokingly. I don't know much of anything about actual cartography. That's why I use shitty words like cartographization. I think it's kind of funny. We frequently discuss anime versus furry scales of D&D. When map making, which side do you lean on more towards and why? Oh god, Ashy, here's the thing. Can you imagine what a furry map or a weeb map would look like? Can you imagine? I 100% fall on the weeb side of that, and I think it's obvious, right? I think it's direct and obvious, Ashy. And if it isn't, I don't know what to do. I clearly haven't worked hard enough then. I need to work harder. If it's not apparent immediately, then I must be failing, like, greatly. What does this mean? Why is a furry map? Why does it have pause? Vinny, are these questions you really want answers to? You know? I'm about to do the self-taught thing. Here I go. As a self-taught artist, I think it's even more important. I wouldn't be where I am if I wasn't for people deciding that I would share, or that they would share their thoughts and techniques and stuff like YouTube art books, as well as occasional critique from people I respect. Yeah, I mean, every artist has a certain percentage of their journey is self-taught. It's like people who go to people who think that artist goes to art school and learns like 90% of what they need to learn are vastly mistaken. You go to art school to get the first 30%. But the difference between a great artist that's self-taught and a great artist that went to art school is probably only about like the first 30% of their education. It's not like, if you're a self-taught artist, it's not an excuse for you to be 90% worse than other artists. You know, but a lot of people use it as such, so I don't know, man. I just want people to go to art school if they want to, and to teach themselves if they want to, and to be happy and good. Because, like, you know what the problem is at the end of the day? You know what the real realization is that kind of is a motivator for me? The realization is that nobody gives a shit if I'm an artist or not. You know, it doesn't matter to anyone. And it's like, oh, Evan, I like your art. It matters to me. Fair. But I'm talking about sort of in the more rhetorical sense. Nobody's going to help you if you are like a self-taught artist and it's your dream to be an artist, you know, professional artist, but you can't afford art school. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody's there for you. You have to do it yourself. And yeah, it's just about like, can you develop that work ethic and do what's required? And so if you're self-taught, you need that like obligation that artists feel to teach. Right? Gary's saying really, but there are a few things that I hate more than teacher who strangles the drive motivation of someone looking to further their own learning. Yeah, definitely. Like that's the thing. Like as a mentor in the art scene, you have to balance a student's ability, like a student's passion with their discipline, and figure out how to like get the most out of both. Absolutely. Folks tend to crush students after students. It's not about the, oh, if you can't handle it, you can't do art. How about fuck you, and what if they just want to do art for themselves and they're trying new things? So that's also the thing, is like, what does somebody want out of art? And you have to decide like how to help them based on their own goals. 100%. Which is why I never try and give sweeping advice for everyone, because like the advice I would have for somebody who's trying to be a professional artist versus the advice for somebody who is you know, just doing it for fun, very different. Because you never want to, like, you can sort of risk killing the passion, which is, it kind of sounds like really harsh. You're like, damn, bro, like that never risk killing the passion. Yeah, risk killing the passion. I'm sorry. You can risk killing the passion in a professional artist because they say that they like it enough and they want to do this as a living, that it's worth the risk. Okay, let's figure out how to do this without killing the passion. But with a hobbyist, or like an amateur, whatever you want to use, but somebody who's not like super concerned about making their life, you never want to even ever risk stepping on their passion, even a little bit. So it's a really hard balancing act. You know, makes sense. I think people who love learning never feel on the right spot to teaching, as it's a long journey. I'm not an English native. I hope that. Yeah, you're doing. Yeah. Renflower, your English is perfect, my friend. I understand you 100%. Yeah, I agree. I know Vinny's memeing, but as we all are, but I do actually think there's a difference between the two in the like overall D&D vibe, aesthetic, even tangible like building design. Really? You know what? I think you're right. I can't explain why, Ashy, but I know you're right. I have a question to all commissioned artists. What do you prefer, commission order with a lot of direction, or you prefer less direction? Rag, I prefer less direction, more trust, but that's me. A lot of artists prefer different things. I work best with a client that trusts me and will talk to me and communicate with me, but not try and like solve the art for me. It's like, you tell me what you want at the end, and I'll try my best to help you get there. But a lot of times, people who try and like go down to micromanaging details often don't have the grasp of the subject that they think they do. And so I work really well with people who like what I do and like kind of know what to expect. If people want to be specific about things, absolutely, that's fine. But if somebody is too like crunchy in the specificity, I don't work well with them. And I tell them at the beginning, I'm like, hey, I don't think we're gonna work well together. So I think you want to find probably a different artist. Part of my skill set that I've developed as a commissioned artist is identifying easy to work with and potential problem clients early on, and not stressing either one of us out by working together. Right. Enjoy Baldur's Gate, Cinnamon. Sweeping advice: always hold the broom with 2 hands. Can someone call Cobalt into a work meeting or something, please? I think he needs a work meeting real quick. Yeah, somebody mind scheduling a work meeting? I think he's been given too much freedom and autonomy to use his keyboard. We need to get him in on a long one. Yeah, I do have to leave him like 8 minutes. All right, there you go. All right, get him in while you can, Cobalt. Your maps remind me of Eastern stuff, like old Asian shogun kind of parchment and ink. It's super cool. Thanks, dude. I love that style. So that's very nice to hear. For me, maps, I think like the one way that I think about maps that I don't really hear other people talk about maps at all, because like a lot of people who draw maps are like real big map nerds. I'm not a map nerd. So for me, the map, I want it to be an in-game prop to inspire an aesthetic. I don't want it to be a tool to be used to measure distance or to map out a location. So I think that like when I hear stuff like that, that really like the fact the map feels like a certain way or like has a good vibe to it, that's like the best compliment I can get. So I appreciate that. That's more important to me than like the map being this like example of exactitude in cartographization or whatever, you know? I ran into so many Karen artists and it makes me hard to take most street or self-taught artists seriously, which is why I followed you. You're very humble, accepting, and willing to share with press and enjoy it. Thanks, Brufos. I appreciate that. Listen, I have been humbled by years and years of failure. I think humility for me is a important quality, at least that I try and always maintain in my own art, because I have been beaten to an absolute shit stain by life as an artist. I have failed so much as an artist that if I can't fucking recognize that I'm dog shit and like just try and improve and try and be the best I can, I'm never gonna get anywhere. And I think a lot of artists are very self-entitled to like their own success, and that's one thing that is really like a fall from, like, you know, it's a fall at some point in time in your career, and I'm thankfully or not, my fall was very early, and I got the absolute shit kicked out of me in life, and I failed, man. And I'm my streaming and like trying to be an artist and stuff like this is my redemption arc, because I legitimately gave up on being an artist for years. Like, do you know how embarrassing it is to be me? You want me to have some real talk for a second? Sometimes I don't want to stream. Some days, like, I will actually sit here and stare at OBS and think I don't want to go live because I'm just so fucking embarrassed. I'm just humiliated and embarrassed to be an artist as terrible as I am at my age, when all of my peers are like ascended, you know? But there's nothing you can do besides trying your best. So I don't know. Everybody's on their own journey, and yeah, it's really shitty to try and focus on anyone else besides yourself. But I do fall into that trap sometimes still. But I always have to try and be humble, because man, you just fall from grace. You just hit the floor super hard when you don't maintain at least a little bit of humility in your own art. I don't know. Like when you're drawing a snake scaly, you don't have to be told how many egg lumps you see on them. Please, I'm not going back to DeviantArt. You can't make me. You can't make me. For no amount of money am I going back to DeviantArt commissions. I refuse. For all the artists I've seen, like some direction, but not so much they can't be creative and imaginative, or their imagination take place. Yeah, a lot of it comes down to, do you like the art that I produce with an unrestrained, like do you like the art that an artist produces when they are not restrained? Every restraint you place on them makes it harder for them to move, right? So like, for example, if I were to get a tattoo, I would never present the tattoo artist with art and say, I want you to do this, because I don't think you get the best art out of that. Right? If I were to ever get a tattoo that there's some things like I do want to get a tattoo of the Eldara logo on my shoulder when Eldara launches. I want to get the Eldara logo, and that's just a basic, like, here's a black design. Can you just do this on? And great. Or like text is something like that, right? But if I wanted something where it was like, hey, I want something that represents like life and death. So I want something that's kind of Grim Reaper-y, maybe like references to like old Byzantine iconography with like a lot of like a floral motif. I want the death to be represented by vanitas, skulls, candles, things like that. Time passing, and life to be represented with growth and floral elements. Whatever the artist comes up with their design, cool. I wouldn't say them, I want a skull with a candle on it and a kobold saying, take candle. And, I wouldn't want to give them so much specificity. If I like what their style is and what they do, I wouldn't want to, put too many restraints on them. I want to give them direction, but not restrain them, if that makes sense. And a lot of people, I think it's not obvious what the difference is. But once you've worked with artists or are an artist, I think it becomes more clear and easier to work with artists. It's what makes really good art directors really good, is they recognize how to give direction and inspiration to their artists or senior artists without constraining anything. You start thinking about the competition, it fucks your mind because there'll always be someone technically better than you or more creative or anything. Yeah, true. Those times when you got to think about the spark you have when you're drawing for yourself. Yeah, I think that you're absolutely right. Going back and like doing my own projects and stuff was very important for me, but I am still very embarrassed to be as bad as I am at art at my age. I go on Instagram and I see the like people I graduated school with in my class are like principal artists at Riot now, or like working at ILM on Star Wars. Now, they didn't have some of the problems that I had in life. Like I got set back, and I don't talk about specifics because it's not really any, it doesn't fucking matter. But I got set back in my early 20s with some really bad medical issues. And that put me into a deep depression of like, everyone else went off into the industry and I went to the hospital. But it put me into, it didn't take away like 3 years of my life. It took away like 6 years of my career. Because it took away 3 years of my career being in the hospital, and then it took away another 3 years being sad about the fact that I was in the hospital and behind by 3 years. And it really took, honestly, getting close to turning 30 when I realized, you know what? I'm not actually that far behind. 6 years isn't a big deal. So I feel like I'm slowly trying to make that gap up, but it's hard, man. It's still embarrassing. It still sucks to be bad at art compared to where you should be if life was like a different or whatever. But that's life, man. Every artist is going to have their own struggle. Every single artist has their own struggle. You just have to figure out how to work with your own. And you know what? Here's the thing. Not every artist has their own struggle. Some artists have it real fucking easy. And you know what? Good for them. But that doesn't honestly make any difference to the rest of us that have something to struggle with. But what the problem is with a lot of artists is they think that their struggles do matter to the point where they like should excuse themselves from trying, and they fall into the same pit that I fell into, which is inaction. And that's the death of your career. That's the death of you as an artist, is inaction. If you're sad, fine, be sad. If you're depressed, fine, be depressed. If you're angry, fine, be angry. If any of those things stop you from making art, that's the problem. Glad you didn't leave to be an artist, otherwise I wouldn't be able to enjoy the streams. Thanks, man. That makes it worth it, Rag. I'm glad you're here, bro. Thank you. Seriously. Playing anyway, a passing time with all these stupid test runs, hence Friday sketch rules. Oh shit. Friday sketch rules. The Friday sketch rules are not for, so the Friday sketch rules night are kind of there more as a guideline so that people aren't annoying, as opposed to for like my blossoming creativity. The Friday sketch rules are because I had a much looser rules in the past, and occasionally people would get very annoying where I'm like drawing something and like, oh, instead of like us like spikes on the side, can it instead have like spoon looking things? And I'm like, what? Yeah, can it be instead like rounded like spoon looking things? And I'm like,
just gonna keep drawing the spikes, bro, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you know? And so, like, there have been 3 bans in my channel's history on Fridays to do with Friday sketches. There's bans here and there for other reasons, but 3 people have been banned from my chat permanently, exiled from our community, because they lost their mind and freaked out over Friday sketches. So the rules on Friday are to set a very big a boundary so people understand this isn't your opportunity to demand a commission, whatever. Because some people, again, nowhere near the majority, but some people didn't understand that sort of like that relationship of like, you're just giving me an idea and we're just having fun here. And I'm just going to do some stuff. If you like it, great. If you don't, okay, it's not a big deal. You know, you didn't lose anything. I didn't like trample all over your idea. But some people have taken it very like, oh my God, okay, I'm going to gift you with the ability to draw this magic item for me. Now you're going to do it exactly the way I say, or else I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And so the Friday sketch rules are not necessarily to inspire creativity in me as an artist or whatever. They are to make my life easier and to make stream more fun to watch for everyone else. Because like the problem is, how much does that one person make it about them? And you always want, when you're streaming, I think, everyone to feel like they matter to the stream, obviously, because like you're a viewer, and that matters greatly to me, that any individual person is spending any of their time here. But when somebody wins a sketch and they think that suddenly the next hour is about just about them and appeasing them, that's the problem. And so, you know, it means that like if I do it that way, then I can't take any suggestions for anyone else in chat. If someone's like, bro, yo, like that skull looks wicked, I'm getting 40k vibes, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, let's put some like seals on this, then that's great. It's a cool interaction that we can have. But sometimes when it was without those like rigid sort of rules, people would get a little like, you know, don't suggest things, this is my sketch. And it's like, whoa, hold on, you know, chill, buddy. Let's relax and just have some fun. It's the rules are to keep Fridays as easy as possible and as fun for everyone as possible. Stress free. Because like I don't want to be stressed out when I'm streaming, man. If I'm stressed out, it's not a good stream. It's if I'm stressed out, I probably shouldn't even go live, you know? So that's, of course I don't want Fridays to ever be stressful. Fridays are supposed to be as fun as possible. Every stream is supposed to be as fun as possible. But the thing is, I do balance stress and fun on stream with my own work. Because like, if I'm doing work on things that I'm not super confident with, it's going to be stressful for me. But that stress is a good stress that makes for better streams. Bad stress never makes streams better. Just makes it fucking worse. And the mods start raging. You have to police the mods, and then you need to buy a mod, and then you go to the store and you buy a mod, and she joins the rest of the mods, and you're like, shit. And you try and get a refund, but you can't. It's awful, man. It's rough out here. The difference, at least from what I can see, is your struggle made you relatable and approachable and willing to joke around and talk to people you don't really know. And that struggle made you willing to stand up for yourself when you need to. That's really interesting insight. That's you know, here's the thing, Brufos, people don't usually, you know, provide those kind of insights. So I don't know, that's really interesting to hear. Maybe, yeah, I think you're right. Hopefully you're right. I'd like to think. Because one time Evan went on and on about what a friend Ashy was. Then he said, I hope she doesn't win. Then she did. Yep. Oh god. Anytime Ashy wins a sketch, man, I know I'm drawing either something for Ulner or some fucking like princess garb gown of like deliciousness or whatever, where whenever wearing this like this corsage, everything, all cake you eat is 1d6 more delicious than otherwise or something, you know? Real good Ashy of Heart on brand shit, you know? Feel it's not commissioned, it's for fun, everyone's idea should be heard. Yeah, I think so. You know? The rigged Ashy sketch will go in history as one of the best Friday sketch moments of all time. Does it though? Because that's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't, God. It was so rigged. Oh god, even I had to exclamation rig that. I swear, man. Even I think Streamlabs rigged it. I honestly need to switch over to Stream Elements though. That's like one thing I want to do is switch over entirely to Stream Elements and not Streamlabs at all. But I need to have I need to like switch my alerts over. Do they have a bot though for giveaways? Streaming tools, chatbot, chat commands, timers, modules. I don't know if Stream Elements does have a timer or have a raffle. Start a raffle viewers can participate in. Oh, cool. Duration 1 minute. Minimum 5 minutes. Oh fuck. Max amount of points for a single raffle. Oh, I don't want to do that. Emote pyramid. Congratulate chatters who successfully build an emote pyramid. Can somebody try and make an emote pyramid? I want to see if this works. Real quick. Somebody willing to take the challenge, try and make an emote pyramid, nobody fuck with them. Is this actually a thing? What else do they have here? Duel. 8-ball slot machine. Gamba. Wait, Vinny's doing it. One more. Where's the congratulations? Where is it? It literally says it. 3x5? Good job, K Coda. What? Why didn't it? You don't have it enabled? What do you mean? I have it enabled. My bot, Streamlabs bot exists. 3x5? No, it's Oh yeah, it is 3x5. Yeah, it's 3 wide and 5 tall. Yeah, you did it. So it should work. I don't know, man. Fuck. See, I gotta figure out Streamlabs, but it's just not working, man. Or Stream Elements. But I don't want to do Streamlabs anymore because roulette. We have to have offline roulette like XQC used to back in the day. It didn't work. What the fuck? Been forever. So glad I'm sick with the fever so I can see your art. Yo, what's up, Rel? It's good to see you, dude. Sorry to hear you're sick with a fever. That fucking sucks. I'm so afraid I'm gonna get sick next week. If any of my friends visiting me make me sick, I'm going to fucking permaban them. Like, I have some friends visiting, and if any of those fucking losers make me sick, traveling from all over the world, I'm going to lose my shit if I have to miss streams over it. So I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. That fucking sucks, bro. Damn it. Why isn't the emote pyramid working? It should work, man. Fuck. All right, whatever. I'll figure it out. Good job, Garthan. Good job, Vidi, with your remote pyramids. You guys tried. Duel. All right, I'll figure it out later. Anyway, it's 1, and I have to, unfortunately. I said we had to do a bit of a shorter stream today, so that is what all the stream we have today. Where's my other streams before? Maybe I need to, like, restart the stream or whatever. As soon as one of them sniffles, I think it's out the Lysol and ward them off. Bro, I swear to God. Do you have chat notifications available or enabled? I thought I did. Didn't I? Wait, didn't I? Chatbot. Modules. Chat alert. Maybe that's what it is. I think this is only for notifications though, for like maybe I'll try it. Actually, hold on. Evan or Bull Heart. Let me try this real quick. Let me try my own pyramid. Maybe it'll work. 2, 3, 2, 1. All right. Who knows, man? Whatever. Fuck that. Screw it. Didn't work. I'll figure it out for a different stream. Anyway, so shit. I think tomorrow we might try and finish off. I might try and spend some time tonight working on the character so we can finish it tomorrow. I'd like to play a game with this character soon with Ella, so I'd like to actually finish that character design off if we can. But until then, until tomorrow, please enjoy the rest of your day, your week, whatever you're doing. Make sure you are keeping warm if you live in Canada, because it's fucking cold out right now. And it looks like it's gonna snow. Other than that, it is officially Christmas season in my house, as Ella has put up Christmas lights everywhere, if you can't see behind me. So, hey, if it's officially Christmas season in your house, I'm sorry. Either way, hope you have a great one. I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time. Until next time, my friends. Farewell.